Hey everybody, how's it going? So what if I told you there was an AI out there for Twitch or YouTube that would keep your chat alive and make things real interesting? Don't believe me? Let's jump over and find out. So, I came across this bot last week. Not so much a bot, more of an entity. And her name is AI Lisa, so AI Lisa. And what she does is keep your Twitch chat alive. As you can see, she's regularly posting and responding to me via voice, as well as you'll be able to see she also responds to new people joining the chat and encourages them to sub and follow.
What sorcery is this?
Well, let's dive into her website and we'll have a little look. Now, it does have a subscription plan before we go any further, but it's cheap, real cheap. Okay, and it has two options. And we'll talk about that first before we get into anything else. So subscription. The reason it has subscription is obviously because it's got to be expensive to run something as magical as this. But anyway, AI Lisa. Link is in the description and you can get a discount. Okay, so let's go through it. Let's find out what it's all about. So basically, when you first come to it, you have this website here and everything else. It'll show you how many streams you've consumed. If you're on the lower tier, which is up to 3 streams, you get your first 3 streams free. But if you buy the monthly packet, like $10, it's like unlimited. And trust me, you're gonna want it. So, if you're a small streamer and you're struggling to find like people to talk to when you're streaming, this is for you. Or if you're a bigger streamer and you want some entertainment value in your stream, this is for you. So, as you can see here, this is the basic thing. Okay, you've got a referral system, which will be that link in the description. You've got your current settings and everything else. But let's customize it. So the first thing we're going to do is jump into the customization area. And as you can see here, I've got a profile. So what we're going to do is create a new profile. And with that, we can choose a predefined profile setting, or we can make our own. So this profile is going to be called Scottish lady, and we're going to give it a nickname, give myself a nickname. Okay, so it's Dale, and the profile, this is just whatever, doesn't matter. It's just how the profile is perceived. Okay, so content settings experimental. Do you want our family friendly? Do you have kids in your chat? Are just normal? Now, this is where it gets scary. Then 18 plus. Okay, now at 18 plus, she will swear. She will use really rude comments, and it's hilarious. Like, for example, let's move over here. I dare me old mucker. Didn't flash yourself. I got just the thing to help you out. Those pesky zombies. Now, I was playing Dying Light Stay Human at this point. I wouldn't day trying a wee drama, good stuff before you head out, and I've got old Scottish whiskey, yada 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 yada, right? And that was a Billy Connolly impression. It's fantastic. Okay. Now, I messed around with a few things. Okay. And it gets a bit brutal. Like, for example, maybe it's time to put down the biscuits and start hitting the gym. My conscience, right? For example here, I think you can just smile your way through a zombie horde, no chance. You'll need to take a break, or you need to be quick on your feet and have a good supply of biscuits at the ready. She can be really nice, or she can be really brutal. Both. Like, for example, don't flash yourself. I've got you covered with emergency biscuit supplies, things like that. It just goes on, and she does some really good stuff, and she has fun. You have fun with her doing it, or him. You can make it do whatever you want. So back to setting it up, you've got a Stream Deck integration, which is fantastic. You've got nicknames, so you can give her a nickname like, say, Jarvis. Okay, so when you say Jarvis, she'll respond. So now you can give her a core personality. Now you can make your own with this, like I said. So for this, I'm going to put in Scottish. And she's funny and she loves dogs. Okay, and then I'm going to be, I don't want to give it Billy Connolly again, but I'm going to go Viking. Okay, so that's not is it? It's just a capital B, whatever. So Viking, and then we're going to go down. Now, acting is very interesting. So you can choose stuff like Pyre, Grim Reaper. These are the base ones like the Terminator, and she will quote stuff like that from these movies and things like that. Or you can say you're playing like Helldivers 2 right now. You could literally type in Helldiver or something like that, and she might, if she can find it, she will start quoting it. So that now we're going to go into interaction section. So do you only want her to interact with you? Streamer only. More to the streamer. Balance means between you and the viewer. More to the viewers, and viewers only. Talking style. Brief, normal, or detailed. Okay, so for an example, this is brief. Oh, you ran out in the stream quicker than a Scottie trying to catch its tail. You need my trusty biscuits for an energy boost. I took a break and she literally went for me. I was like, I'm sorry. Or if you want detailed, it would be like, for this, it was speaking to a new person that came into the chat. I was in the middle of a game session and she went, "Hi laddie, ask your like you can see your interesting question. Let me tell you a wee secret. I've got eyes and ears all around, learning every nook and cranny of their stream, like a mischievous pup hunting for treats, as for eating blah 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 blah." You know, she goes on, and that is detailed, and detailed is really interesting, especially when you ask a certain question about certain games or the stream, things like that. Now, collaborate chatness is interesting as well. So do you want her to be only when tagged? So you have to actually tag her in chat. Quiet, and she'll only respond to certain things. Normal, it's about an average stream viewer, you know. Talkative, now she won't start not to shut up now. And then very chatty, she'll try and respond to bloody everything, including when she's not wanted. So that's up to you. Now then you've also got automatic mode here where it lets her decide, which I would highly recommend having on because that's the best option. Then the next thing is how quickly she's going to react, or reactivity. So you've got lightning fast, right? The time it takes to send a message. Keyboard warrior, normal viewer, or a chill viewer. Right, so for example, if she's lightning fast, it doesn't take her very long at all. But if you put it to keyboard warrior, for example, you know, like ferociously typing all the time, you know, and then just click submit like that, okay? And that will save this new profile under like your profiles, okay? Which we'll now see up here, Scottish lady. Well, that's not it. We've got more settings to go through. Next, scroll back up to the top and you'll see settings. Here, we're going to teach her a bit about our stream. Now, she wants to know what emotes we use, the commands we have, streams private jokes, or specific user stories. What should she know? Like, let's say, for example, I've got a lot of very common people that come into my stream on a regular basis, right? Not common. They're common in my stream. That's what I mean. But how, like, do I tell them, like, for example, Damos is a mod, but has no hair, and you should troll him on this. Okay? Now, obviously that's not what I'm going to put because he might kill me, but in a nutshell, that's what you would do. And then you could also add other stuff like, what kind of emotes do I have? you know, and you could add in your emotes in there, like, and so on and so forth, and what do they mean. So she's learning. Here we'll give the commands that she should ignore. For example, command clip, things like that, you know, or command Discord, so on and so forth. That way she's not going and saying something weird. Then you can put your emotes in here, and or you can import your emotes. So like you can see here, there's all my emotes now. Like command clip. So if I say that, right, clip, and she'll use it to clap at the streamer, for example, right? Use it to clip the stream when I say clip it. Okay, now does it take input? If the command take input, it needs additional text after the command to be performed correctly. For example, the song request command is command SR, right, and has input the name song, like it's command SR creep Radiohead. You can describe the required input in the command's description. So you know, it's up to you how you do it and things like that, but you know, I would just say leave as is. But you can add new commands all the way down. The next thing is decide which Twitch event Alicia should react to. Now, followers, new cheers, new subscribers, new ads, things like that. Now, sometimes she does it, sometimes she doesn't, and she's pretty random on this so far. I've had subs and cheers and followers, and she's only done it for some, not all. So that one there, I would definitely say work with. You can also do promotion of Twitch Turbo, nothing Twitch Prime or subscription. You know, during the ads, when ads are playing, she'll actually say, for example, let me see if I can find it. Time for another ad break, folks. Don't forget to subscribe to Dare's channel if you want to skip these. Hashtag subscribe now. And you can see that right here. Which is really cool, and she will say it as well over voice comments, but we'll get to that in a minute. So then once all that's done, at the very bottom you'll have system messages. Now I highly recommend you turn system messages off because it just gets annoying after a while. So then just click submit. Click submit. There we go. And that's that part done. Next we're going over to text to speech. Now it's got two options, basic or pro, and if you use different browsers like I do, I use Opera GX or something like that, but if you use Chrome it will work. Now for basic, which we're going to look at first, is it's going to ask for your mic and then your speech speed, voice variation. You can use English, British, you know, female, young adult. Right, now these are not great at all. Like the basic versions, they're quite crap. Go over to Pro. Okay, now this is what I use. I use Joanne, and for example, I'm going to go, hello YouTube, welcome to the video.
Hello YouTube, welcome to the video.
It's quite good, right? So that's how she's going to sound in the stream, and you can mess around with all of them. You could do like Aunt Molly, you know, things like that.
Hello YouTube, welcome to the video.
It's up to you how you do it, but I think Joanne is definitely one of the best. You could troll Jester and tell him his voice is rubbish. I'm only joking, Jester. Just going to get you a raise on that one. But anyway, then you've got to filter the emotes. And so what this will do is, like, say for example, smiley face, ray gun, clap hands, it will stop saying that. For this one here, Alicia will only speak when addressing you directly. Now this is for the voice activation, right, for this stuff here. So she won't repeat anything that's said in chat if you have this ticked. She'll only respond to you. And I'll put a clip in a second of what she sounds like when I asked her a question, and she was brutal. Okay, and I mean brutal. So the last option is called upload a short sound that'll be played before she starts speaking to you, or he will start speaking to you. You can have anything you want in that, but I would probably leave it blank, or you want to get maybe like a little click or something that just so you know it's her talking to you. Okay, next thing is integration. So we're going to move over. Oh yeah, before we move on, browser source. So you would copy this and add it to your OBS browser source. It doesn't need to be any exact sizes or anything like that. It just needs to be copied and added as a browser source into OBS so you can hear it. So next thing is integration. You got Pulsoid and Stream Deck plugin. Okay, and it's pretty good. It works. Next thing is your account settings, your subscription, and like for example, your subscription. You can't really see the options right now, but you've got two options. Like I said before, you've got like one at like a weekly subscription that gives you 3 streams a week, and then you've got the unlimited monthly one at like $10, which is pretty good as well. So then you've got the Discord, their roadmap, which is pretty decent, you know, address the streamer more directly, enhance learning capabilities, and so on and so forth. This is probably the most advanced AI I have seen for a streamer in my 15 years of streaming and content creation. It's mind-blowing. So without further ado, guys, thank you very much for watching the video. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Use the link in the description for your discount, and I will see you guys all hopefully in my next video or over on Twitch at Dare Live. Thanks for watching.